Welcome to today's class. Today we are going to start chapter number 10. The title of the chapter is The Sermon at Benares. It's written by Betty Renshaw. This chapter covers the journey of Gautam Buddha from princely life to becoming a saint. See the picture? In the week of saying the sufferings of the world, he chose to surrender every single common delight and sought enlightenment. He wandered for 7 years and got enlightenment. Finally, he achieved enlightenment under the Buddhi tree. Buddhi is the Hindi word, it means wisdom. His first sermon was delivered at Benares, close to the bank of the Ganges. So, Ganges is for river Ganga. Gautam Buddha began life as prince named Siddhartha Gautam in North India. He was having the actual name Gautam Buddha. Gautam Buddha's actual name was Siddhartha Gautam, and he was a prince and he was living in a kingdom. At the age of 12, he was sent for the schooling in the Hindu sacred scriptures, and after 4 years, after reading the Hindu scriptures, these are Hindu scriptures, it means collection of books accepted as holy text. After 4 years, he returned and he got married to a princess. This couple had a son, and the couple led a happy life for 10 years. It means 10 years he lived a happy life, married life. Then once when he was at the age of 25, the prince heretofore means up to this point, up to the age of 25, he was shielded means protected from all sufferings of the world because he was a prince, he was living in kingdom. And after that what happened? Once when he was going for hunting, he chanced upon means met by chance a sick man, an aged man, a funeral procession, and a monk begging for alms. So in 4 different cases he saw the people suffering in different conditions, and these all sights, 4 cases, so moved him that he at once went out after leaving his family, after leaving his kingdom. He went out in the world to seek enlightenment. Seek means desire, enlightenment means the state of being spiritual knowledge. And knowledge related to what? Concerning the sorrows which he had witnessed. Means he wanted to know the reasons of sorrows of the people which he had seen while moving or going for hunting. He wandered for 7 years, moved here and there for 7 years, and finally he sat under a peepal tree. See, this is peepal tree, where he vowed. Vowed means he promised himself that he would stay, he would sit under peepal tree, he would meditate under peepal tree until he would get enlightenment. That is the realization of the truth. Which truth? The truth of the reasons of knowledge of reasons of suffering of people, or the pain or the suffering due to different problems. After sitting under the tree, after 7 days, he got the enlightenment, means he got the knowledge. That's why he renamed the tree Buddhi tree. The peepal tree was given a new name, that is Buddhi tree, means tree of wisdom. And began to teach. He began to teach and share his knowledge, new understanding with the people. At that point, when he started sharing, at that point he was also having the new name, that was the Buddha, because he was having buddhi, wisdom. That's why he was called the Buddha. Buddha means here awakened or the enlightened. The Buddha preached his first sermon. What is sermon? Religious talk or moral talk. He gave his first speech at the city of Benares, most holy of the dipping places on the river Ganges. That sermon has been preserved and is given here. So, first sermon was given on the bank of river Ganges. Ganges is for river Ganga. And that first sermon means religious talk, is preserved and it is given to you here in the chapter. See here, where is Benares? Benares is also known as Varanasi. It is in Uttar Pradesh. So what is the difference between lecture and sermon? Sermon means a topic which is related to religion, and lecture can be on any topic. It means this first sermon reflects Buddha's wisdom about one inscrutable kind of suffering, that is death. Inscrutable means something which cannot be understood. So he was having knowledge of the matter which could not be understood by the simple person. So he got that knowledge, and that is what is the knowledge he was having? He was having the knowledge of reasons of suffering, reasons of pain, and the kind of suffering, that is the problems or the pain caused by the different reasons, and one of them is death. One example has been given to you in the chapter. Up to this we have come to know about the life of Gautam Buddha. What did he gain under the peepal tree? And now from here we are going to see one example how he was able to make the people aware about the change, about the difference between life and death, and how to tolerate death, and how to cope up with the sufferings and pain. One example has been given to you. This is the example of Kisa Gotmi, a woman who was having a single son, and that son died. In her grief, in her sorrow, he carried the dead child to all her neighbors, asking them for medicine, and the people said, "She has lost her senses, the boy is dead." So Kisa Gotmi was so much in grief that she could not understand that the boy was dead. And the dead boy, he took the dead boy and he started moving from one house to another house and asking help from the people. At length means after some time, Kisa Gotmi met a man who replied to her request. Now what did she request? She requested the man to help her, and the man replied her that I can't give thee, means you, medicine for thy, means your child, but I know a physician who can help you. So the man told Kisa Gotmi that she should go to a man who could help her. And the girl said to the man, "Please, pray means please tell me, sir, who is that man who can help me?" The man replied, "Go to Sakyamuni, the Buddha." Who is here Sakyamuni? Gautam Buddha. So Kisa Gotmi went to Gautam Buddha. Kisa Gotmi repaired means went to Buddha and cried, "Lord and Master, give me the medicine that will cure my boy." Boy is here son. The Buddha answered to Kisa Gotmi, "I want a handful of mustard seed." So Gautam Buddha told that he wanted, handful means the quantity that fills the hand. See here, handful of mustard seed to cure your boy. And when the girl in her joy, who is girl here? Kisa Gotmi. In her joy, this is joy, promised to procure means to obtain or to get a handful of mustard. The Buddha added, when she was going, just then Buddha added that mustard seeds must be brought or taken from a house where no one has lost a child, husband, parents or friend. So this was the condition, that she had to bring from that house where no one was dead. Kisa Gotmi, poor Kisa Gotmi now went from house to house, and the people pitied, means felt sorry for her misfortune, means bad luck, because she was not able to find any house where nobody was dead or nobody died. And said, "Here is mustard seed, take it." First the people said, "Okay, take the handful of mustard seed." But when Kisa Gautami asked whether somebody was dead in that house or not, somebody died in their house or not, people replied that no house was there. So this was the half of the chapter we have done. Rest of the story we will do in the next video class. It will be continued. Thank you.